But first, let's go to Mike at the wall for the latest in Japan. Bit of a turnaround there, Mike.
Well, we are seeing a weakness in commodity stocks. They're dropping after copper fell the most in 2 weeks. Also, oil sliding for a second day. U.S. consumer confidence down for a second month. A lot of copper obviously used in housing. Oil, people not driving so much, so less demand for oil. Impex is Japan's biggest oil explorer, down 1.25%. Itochu trades a lot of oil, down 1.3%. Sumitomo Metal Mining, the biggest copper producer here in Japan, down now by 0.75%. of 1%. Canon raised its operating profit forecast 5.6%. It is the world's biggest maker of office equipment. It says that cost cuts are going to help counter slowing sales of printers and copiers.
We think consumer products, such as digital cameras, will lead this stage of the recovery, whereas business equipment will be slower to recover.
And even though Canon did cut its full-year sales forecast, that operating profit forecast increase is helping shares to rise just under 1%. Hitachi shares surging 4.75%, Japan's third-largest manufacturer, offering $3 billion to buy out 5 of its listed subsidiaries. It says this move will speed up business decisions and cut costs. Now, these are units that make everything from computer chips to transportation systems. You can see Hitachi Maxwell up more than 6.5%. Hitachi Software 8.9% higher, and a huge surge in Hitachi Systems, nearly 20% higher. Nissan is denying a report that it's planning to add a third factory in China with its local partner Dongfeng Motor. This was in the South China Morning Post today, saying they're going to spend $732 million on this plant in Guangzhou, which is in southern China. It says that when the plant comes online in 2012, it will be able to make 240,000 vehicles a year. However, a Nissan spokesman says that is not the plan, although Nissan is still considering adding capacity in China. Nissan out with first quarter results today, along with its bigger rival Honda. Nissan currently unchanged, Honda up 0.75%. Now, Japanese retail sales fell for a 10th straight month in June. This is the longest losing streak in 6 years, down 3%. The Economist forecast, the consensus forecast, was for a 2.5% drop, so worse than that. We've seen wages falling, the jobless rate rising. Taking a look at some of the retailers here in Japan, if we can get that up for you. Family Mart, the convenience store chain, down more than 2.5%. Nitori, which is based in Hokkaido, is a furniture retailer, 1.2% lower, and 1.5% drop for Yamada Denki, which is the biggest electronics retailer here in Japan. Kathy, back over to you in Hong Kong.
All right, thank you so much for that.